with your knees bent and feet hip distance apart. Relax your shoulders and lengthen the back of your neck. Find your neutral spine by tilting the pelvis forwards and backwards, settling in between these two extremes. Engage your core and lift. Slowly lower back down. Exhale to lift. Inhale to reach that little bit further and lower. Lift, reach and lower. You can support the back of your head if you've got any neck pain or you feel the strain in the back of the neck. Exhale, inhale, exhale to lower. Try to initiate the movement from your core and keep the neck and shoulder relaxed. Hold this next one here and beat the arms up and down. Inhale and exhale. Support the head if you need to. Use a strong core and keep pulsing the arms up and down to really feel the core working. Keep going with it and rest and lower. Heels slightly closer towards you. Gently peel up your spine bone by bone and then slowly come back down in sequence. You want to engage your core. Exhale as you lift up. Inhaling at the top and exhaling to move back down again. You want to visualize bone by bone peeling off the mat so you get really good spinal control all the way to the top and the same on the way back down. On this next one, we're going to raise one leg. So engage your core, extend one leg strong, keep it here, replace the leg and roll back down slowly. We're going to repeat with the opposite leg this time. Core tight, extend the leg, breathe in and hold, replace the leg and slowly roll back down again. Try and keep the neck and shoulders relaxed all the way through. Inhale and hold. Exhale to lower back down. We're going to do one more on the other side. Keeping the core strong and keeping the pelvis lifted. We're going to move on to hip twist. So from here, engage the core and we're going to float one knee out to the side. Slowly out and slowly back. And repeat on the opposite side. You want to keep the core engaged throughout so that you feel a small tension over the lower abdominals as you move. You want to exhale out to the side, inhale on the return, and try and relax the upper body throughout. Core engaged, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. We're going to do the knees up to the chest, give them a small squeeze and sway side to side to release the lower back. We're going to roll over onto one side and get set up for Clam level 1. So just relax your head on your hand and stack the knees bent beside each other. We're going to lengthen the waist so there's a small space under here. Core engages and raise the top leg. You want to move the knee as smoothly as you can all the way up and all the way back down, keeping the pelvis completely still. If you're losing your balance, you can place one hand in front of you just for a little bit of extra support. You want to exhale on the lift and inhale on the lower. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower, keeping the core engaged throughout the movements. Come round onto child's pose and just take a breath for a moment. We're going to stay on all fours for leg pull and prone prep. Hips over knees, shoulders over hands, core engaged, and hover. Keeping the whole body in place, we're just going to float the knees and hold and relax down. Exhale on the way up, inhale to hold, and exhale to lower. Try and keep the core switched on throughout and the shoulders away from your ears. Lift one leg if you can, just to make the challenge harder. And repeat on the opposite side. Keeping those shoulders strong and the back straight. We're going to do one more. And lower hips over heels down to child's pose again. We're going to lie down onto the opposite side now and set up for Clam level 1. So stacking hips on top of each other, shoulders on top of each other, and lengthening through the waist again for that small space. Exhale as you lift the top leg, inhale to lower. And try and keep the whole pelvis completely still. Core should be engaged throughout. And we're looking for a smooth movement on the top leg, using the hand for support if you need to. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Keeping the feet pressed together throughout. We're going to come back onto all fours again and move on to modified push-ups. Just take a moment here to catch your breath and set up with shoulders over hands, bent knees, shoulders away from the ears. Core engage. We're going to lower and press. Exhale, inhale to return. Try and keep the back straight throughout and focus on lowering the chest and the hips to the floor. This is really good for your upper body strength and shoulder blade stability, but it also gives you that core challenge. Exhale as you lower, inhale as you lift. Take child's pose once more. We're just going to finish with some gentle spine mobility. So lie yourself round onto your back with knees bent. Move the hands slightly away from the sides. Gently rock the knees over to one side, turning the head in the opposite direction. And just feel that nice spinal twist. Repeat to the other side. And then gently bring the knees one at a time into the chest for a good squeeze and a gentle rock. Release, stretch the arms overhead and just close your eyes. Relax here. Stay as long as you need.